The first thing I want to do is ask John Schreiber to open up this shot so we can provide you a little bit of context, because this property is huge. It was at least 2 floors, and as we open up the shot, swing this way, I want to provide a little bit of context because chances are a family with young children used to live here because there is a playground right there. Not just that, but to the side of this, we are getting a sense of the damage because that wall right there completely collapsed, sitting on the ground. When we look at the play area, the lighting comes in and out, and the reason for that is over here, where you see this fire kind of sporadically going up and down because there is some hissing going on, and the reason we hear that hissing is because that is the gas line. Let's walk in this direction to give you a sense of what used to be at this home. This is one of 2 garages, and right there is a car completely incinerated. It's hard to make out what sort of make or model it is, but from this standpoint, you can get a sense of just how massive this property is. There is a metal frame. Chances are that was for a large window to be able to see all the way out to the ocean from this part of Camarillo Springs. And on the ground, there are a number of tiles that have fallen because the roof has collapsed. In this direction, this would have been the front door, and to give you a sense of just what sort of home this is or how big the home was or the fact that it was a luxury home, look at the archway for the front door. Over here to my right is the second garage, and what's interesting about this garage is this. We're going to go ahead and roll some video for you because the battalion chief told us earlier, even though his team was not able to save this house, they were able to hand roll 2 vintage cars out of here, an MG and a Triumph. A neighbor told them that the 2 vintage cars were stored here, so they basically knocked down the door to access the garage and get to the 2 cars. What we should tell you as you're looking at this and you're thinking, how can this possibly be a garage? Because there's really no bottom. Well, there used to be a floor here, but earlier this evening when we were going live, the floor completely collapsed. And as we are looking at this video right now, you can see parts of this structure collapsing. As we step back a little bit, look at all of the embers that are shooting in the air, and that's what makes this fire so dangerous. The wind here has really kicked up, and because of all the embers and the wind, the embers can travel a great distance. That's why you see a number of hot spots in those hills there. The intensity of the fire is so strong that it actually lights up part of this canyon. As you can see, some of the trees being illuminated right now. As we swing in this direction, there is a fire engine right behind us. We spoke to one of the firefighters, and he told us that fire crews are planning to stay here throughout the night to make sure that they keep an eye on the situation, especially when it comes to the ember cast. Reporting from Camarillo Heights, Nguyen, KCAL News.